Because of a shared objective, their individual aims began to take precedence. Some wished to dominate others, and some to defend their domains. Others struggled to simply keep their bearings amid the tumult. The actions of Jiang Zhao and Dong Zhuo had undoubtedly led to a great upheaval, and now, the long-enduring stability under the Han Dynasty was about to fracture into thousands of pieces. Chapter 3. Rival warlords clash over territory. Cao Cao shelters the Emperor.
Oh, my esteemed guests! It has been ages since you last graced us with your presence. I'd heard there was a dreadfully large battle over at the capital, and assumed you hadn't made it out alive.
Is that any way to speak to a guest?
Oh, heavens me, do excuse my manners. I'm of course always happy to see you return here in one piece. The long journey must have exhausted you, so please, rest for the day, and if there's anything you need, please feel free to ask. Well, I have seen a great many bulletins lately. Lords from somewhere or other looking for soldiers and such. I don't know much about it, but I think it must have something to do with that great battle at the capital and whatnot. Recently, we've had people who lost their land and homes down south making their way up here. I've also got a strange feeling that I'm hearing more talk of bloodshed than usual. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. I'll bring them over to your room later.
It seems odd that you would keep the letters, if you thought we wouldn't be coming back, but... oh, forget it.
Ah, is that so? Then I'll be on my way. Get some rest and enjoy your stay.
This is a world of greatness and strife. Heroes once bound by friendship are set against each other by fate. You must find your own ambition. Discover a way through the chaos. The choice is yours and yours alone. Only your will can guide you.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
Wait. Those clothes. Those eyes. Huh. Is that your name? Ah, good. Then what Master Shui Jing has told me is true. I am Pang Tong, apprentice to Master Shui Jing. Master has suddenly left the retreat in my care. I was just in the middle of agonizing over what to do while he is away. Clearly he wasn't concerned, as he told me to run the place the way I see fit. But he also mentioned that you were a special guest, to be treated with our utmost hospitality. Well, he He can be a very free spirit at times, going here and there on a whim. Wherever he's gone, it's where the wind's taken him. But look at you. You are exactly as I was told you would be. Right down to that air of mystery about you. You are an intriguing man. Well, at any rate, until Master returns, I am the proprietor of this establishment. Allow me to be of service. Go show him what you're made of.
I hear there's a master spearman.
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongjuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future. And those who take the wrong path, just as Zheng Zhao and Dongjuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too!
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have...
Wow, what do we have here? I know that face. I haven't been running around everywhere for nothing. My destiny is near. Hey now, don't tell me you forgot. We fought each other once, remember? And by my destiny, I didn't mean you. I meant the man that was with you. You know, the big one with the beard. You don't seem to get what I'm saying at all. Don't go anywhere. I'll spell it all out for you. My name is Zhou Tsang. Remember me at all? I had a bit of a run-in with you two. when I was fighting for the Yellow Turbans. Oh, so you do remember me. I'll be honest, when it comes to running into or away from the battlefield, I'm the quickest there is. So, let me be direct with you. When we clashed in that battle, I also met my soulmate. You held your own just as well out there. But it was that strapping bearded gentleman there with you who truly mesmerized me. His dignified demeanor. His sincere personality. Everything about him has captured my heart. I have to see him again. Come on! You have to help me out! Yes! I knew I could count on you! So, you're pretty good friends, right? Then this shouldn't take long at all. Let's go meet him right...
I found the bandit! Call for reinforcements! Get him off the streets now!
Uh-oh. Looks like I've got company. I thought I'd lost him, too. Sorry, but I'm out of time for today. Some of the local officials still remember me from my days as a ruffian. Fret not, you'll be seeing me again. Don't forget what we talked about today.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. Not sure if they're friends now, though.
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's magnificent beard.
Things have gotten so much.
The governor is on his way. Please wait here a moment. How vexing. Treating everyone like an honored guest.
My apologies.
Sir!
You seem quite taken aback. I admit, I haven't gotten used to this either.
Now that you're the governor, you must look, and more importantly, act the part, sir.
Indeed. I am Liu Bei, governor of Ping Yuan. It is an honor to have you join us.
Ah, knock it off already. This is creeping me out.
Seeing a man of your caliber nonplussed over such matters is quite funny, John Fei. That's enough of pleasantries. Let us attend to the matter at hand. You have been summoned here because we once again need your help. But I should explain the situation. First, what happened after we parted ways in Luoyang. We returned to You Province with Lord Gongsun Zan, and I was appointed as governor of Ping Yuan. I think I'm doing a good job, if I do say so myself. My work has been praised by others.
We have my brother to thank for all we've achieved. Words of his deeds is beginning to spread across the land.
You shouldn't put me on such a pedestal, Guan Yu. We have only done as well as we have because of Lord Gongsun Zan's support. As we speak, our benefactor is under attack from Yuan Shao in Ji Province. I hear they're struggling. I'm sure they would appreciate our help.
We owe a lot to Gongsun-san. What worth is there in life if you forget the kindness shown to you?
However, now that Yuan Shao has gained a foothold in Ji, he may be stronger than when he led the coalition forces. Meanwhile, our army is still finding its feet, and they far outnumber us.
I'm not sure that we can win, but there come times in life when one must fight all the same. For us, that time is now. I want to do all that I can. That is why I summoned you. Please. We need your help.
हाँ एक है वकील है हाँ एक है
Things are better since Lord Liu Bei came here, but who knows how long it'll last.
अब देखो साउंड सुनो वो था ना यार वकील शर्मा शो में वकील उनको बुलवा लेते हैं
Shall we start?
Aye.
Right. Uh-huh.
Bah.
Aye.
I'd say so.
देखा मेरे पास कैसे 91 ओ भाई साहब देखा 82 90 का जॉन्टलेट है जॉन्टलेट 91 90 ये ले लेते हैं ठीक है ओके यार ये यहाँ का क्या है यार चंपाइश कुंजांग चलो जो दे दिया उससे खेल लेते बस
Time for Cheng Fei of Yan to make it appear.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, ठीक है सबकी नजर है
Look, brothers. From here, we can see the entire battle.
क्वालिटी देखो दादू क्वालिटी
The terrain, the enemy's formation. Could it be?
Yes. The lee of the hill is hidden from Gongsun Zan's position. They'll be ambushed if they attack head-on. It would be a bloodbath. Quickly, warn Lord Gongsun Zan.
Let's go. We will fight with you.
So they are preparing a trap for us. Fools.
Take this.
My elite soldiers will make short work of the rabble. By my cavalry, prepare to charge. Strike them head on and shatter their ranks.
Here we go.
You see it all.
Time to attack.
Counting on you.
Turn the tables.
All my might.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
We will fight for you. I see it. You there.
क्या पेरी करता हूँ
Take it that you are a vassal of Lord Gongsun Zan. We shall lend you a hand. Time to act.
Who are? The enemy officer.
You have
been
my thanks.
defeated.
Victory!
Time to attack. Time to attack.
Fight as one. Take this. Take it fast. Take that. Never mind.
Time to act.
The enemy officer has been
You
defeated.
must fall back.
Liu Bei, at your service. I urgently request a meeting with Lord Gongsun Zan.
Let's go.
The great Lord Liu Bei himself.
We are most grateful for your aid. Please, go ahead.
It seems Lord Liu Bei's reputation for chivalry and rectitude is well deserved.
Lord Gongsun Zan, you must stop the advance. If you attack head-on, they will ambush you.
He's dead! Liu Bei, welcome. But what's this about an ambush?
The enemy officer
front line to lure
has
us
been
in,
defeated. Let's
and
go.
I almost fell for it. Tell the Baima cavalry to stand down. Order the infantry to advance on the front instead.
Begin advancing them.
That's no charge.
The enemy officer
That's a cautious
has been
advance.
defeated.
Let's go. It appears they spotted our ambush. We can't let them push us back. Let us advance and meet them head on. Advance now!
We'll push it on the east and west flanks. If they are to launch a counterattack, that's where it will come from.
Forward march! Take this. I, Jung-Hu, shall be your adversary.
Nice. This is far enough. There'll be no ambushes now. Time to unleash our elite Baima cavalry!
Forward! Become a violent tempest and smash the enemy ranks! They're too strong! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now's the time! Now it's my turn. I'll destroy Yuan Shao's army with my own 2 hands. Forward march!
If we can get across this ford, we might be able to ambush their camp. Time to go.
Forward march! Bring them down. There's no virtue in dying for so little. Take this. I shall retreat and fight another day.
You blunder forward. We'll advance from the east and west and tighten the noose around your neck.
We march at once!
An improvement at last. This is our time to shine.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I will break you! The enemy officer has been defeated.
We must hold the front, deploy the rear guard, solidify our ranks.
You're done for the advance!
Eyes are here. Now we can keep on going a bit longer.
I will break you! Take this! Follow my might! This territory. The enemy officer has been
They've
defeated.
taken the center. We're being forced backwards.
Let's go. Take this.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
This is it!
What's next? Worthy adversary indeed. I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here we go!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Choosing solitude on the battle. You must be good. Let us fight! Time to act. Take that, hunter's act. Now stay sharp. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me. Take that.
The resistance is futile.
The enemy officer.
The path to their
has been
command
defeated.
unit is wide open. Now is the time to seize victory. Forward march. Let's go. Yeah.
Take this. Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand. Be amused, I hope.
Time to act. Hunter's act. What's next? Let's get serious. See it.
Situation.
The enemy officer
We're
has
in
been
great
defeated.
shape now. This is getting fun.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Their attack is faltering, which means it's our turn to strike.
Advance now. Well done. Most
The enemy
impressive.
officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me.
Take this. Time to act. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been
My
defeated.
perfect plan failed. Let's go.
Okay, this is the place.
All units, commence the charge.
Come and face us. A victor will be decided here and now.
Prepare with haste. We're about to storm the enemy. Take this. All my might. Time to act. Time to act.
Take this.
can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Obliterate you! Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act.
It's time to make our move. Make preparations.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Blood's coming through! And he's quaking in their boots! Fight!
Time to end it! Infested. I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Very well. I, Wen Shao, shall face you.
Your turn!
This should do it.
Impossible.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My army lies defeated. You fought well, honorable foe.
Lord Liu Bei.
Ah, I remember you.
I did not tell you my name before. Apologies. I am Chao Yun of Changsan. I serve under Lord Gongsun Zan. It is thanks to you that I managed to survive, Lord Liu Bei. I wanted to thank you before you left for Pingyuan.
How very proper of you. We were comrades in arms with a common purpose. I only did what any soldier would do. I am simply happy to know that I managed to assist a man of such valor.
That is an honor, my lord. Take care on the road to Pingyuan. I look forward to the day we meet again.
As do I. And if you don't mind my saying, please ensure you rest up today. You've earned it after such a battle. Farewell then.
What a wonderful person he is, fighting for other people's causes, and leaving without expecting gratitude. Is this the true meaning of justice?
In spite of his looks, Lord Zhang Fei is actually...
Always a welcome. I'm counting on you.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. Not sure if they're friends now, though.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here. He's super strong and quick to boot.
So many people are after this land.
What'll become of our lives here?
Wait. It's you, isn't it? I am Zheng Liao. We've met before. I wonder if you remember me. We met on the battlefield. Seeing as we were enemies, I had little hope that you would remember me. But I'm glad you seem to have some recollection. My apologies for approaching you so bluntly. People have started to talk of you throughout the land. I had hoped to meet you properly one day. A skilled martial artist who walks among heroes on the battlefield, and yet who has not sworn allegiance to any particular lord. I wonder, what drives you to keep fighting? You fight simply to survive. Well, that's as good a reason as any, I suppose. In my case, I fight for my lord, for Lord Louis Bu. That is my duty as his vassal. But you are free. Your reason for fighting comes from within. Unlike me, you feel no need to serve. I will admit, I'm a little envious. I understand your skepticism. After all, he betrayed even the oath he swore with Dong Zhuo, his adoptive father. But Lord Louis Bu is the greatest warrior to have ever lived. Fighting under him is an honor, and I feel no shame in serving him. I am committed to my lord, and I would give my life for him. That is my purpose in life. Apologies. I have taken up too much of your time with my wayward chatter, but I have enjoyed this talk. You have my thanks. As souls of the battlefield in this chaotic world, may we meet again, as allies or as enemies. When that day comes, I will show you what I am capable of. I wish you well until then.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives in...
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you. From Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. So, I had a bit of a falling out with Lord Xiang Mao. And when I didn't have a place to go, Xiahou Dun was kind enough to bring me here. Now, I'm even guarding our lord. A pretty big step up, wouldn't you say?
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your... Now, come on.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
Yes, their remnants are stubbornly clinging on.
It's surprising how they still manage to resist, given that Zhang Jiao is long dead.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated.
महायुद्ध है या महायुद्ध वैसा वैसा युद्ध नहीं है ये इसमें हजारों लाखों को मारना पड़ रहा है हल्का पतला गेम ना समझें इसको
We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
एक आए हैं वो कपिल शर्मा का वो चाहिए उनको कीकू वकील
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders
अरे
themselves.
भैया बोल तो रहा हूँ
Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
जवाब मांगा जा रहा है
Do not think of them as
अभी
mere
देखना
rabble.
क्या
They're an enemy
भाई
willing
साहब
to do
लुबू आ
anything.
चुका है
Treat them as such.
अरे यार लुबू को जानते हो तुम
They're unlike the yellow turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
लुबू लुबू खतरनाक लुबू भाई हल्का पतला नहीं है लुबू अभी आएगा लुबू पुबू वाह ये यहाँ पर लेने जाना तुमको
So many people are after this
भाई
land.
कितने जगह लड़ूं मैं
There's another big conflict.
मेरी नन्ही सी जान कितनी जगह लड़ना पड़ेगा मुझे अबे चलो लड़ देखो हल्का पतला नहीं है देखो
Shall we begin?
हल्के में ना लेना मेरे को डर गए साहब हल्के में ना लेने का
Never.
जादू से मैच करवा दूंगा तुम्हारा
Now,
क्या हम गरीब आदमी हम छोटा मोटा आदमी इस बार अपन वेपन लेंगे दूसरा टिक पाई ओके तो इसमें अटैचमेंट लगाएंगे अपन ये वाला तेरी तो देखा अब देखो झांग दूं अब देखो
My might shall illuminate the path to
अब
victory.
क्राउड कोलाहल सुनना
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force born of chaos and tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them.
इस गेम की सबसे
Remnants
शानदार
though
चीज
they
है
may be.
कि भाई साहब
There's a new
इसमें जो
governor of
क्राउड
the
है ना
Yan province.
ओ दादाजी
We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor.
अब तुम्हारी देखा देखना आप तेरी
Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail.
देखा मेरे बच्चों से
Battles are not decided by numbers alone.
Has been defeated.
Our wisdom and courage
अरे नहीं
make each of
खबर
us
मालूम
lieutenant
पड़ी थी
theirs.
तुम्हारे
Heavens, give us strength. Send us warriors who know not death.
अरे इधर है
This is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
The enemy officer
अरे नहीं यार
has been defeated.
देखो कितनी पब्लिक है पब्लिक देखो आप पब्लिक देखो सी पे चलना अपन को सी पे चलना
Let's go.
चल मेरा दोस्त आले
Got this.
सही बात नहीं है
The enemy officer has been defeated.
अरे टेकन कम्युनिटी की मृत्यु बज रही है। इंडिया के लोग बाग साइंटिस्ट नजर आ रहे भाई। आप
The enemy officer has been defeated.
टेकन कम्युनिटी, ये टेकन कम्युनिटी के लोग बाग बेकार है भाई, कोई बजाती है। अरे जल्दी क्या बोलो अम्मा मियाँ, तुम्हारे सालों के अब मम्मी आप दादा देखा पेरी।
The enemy officer has been defeated.
अरे बहुत बहुत भयंकर, बहुत भयंकर। क्या खेलना आता नहीं है? खेलना आता नहीं है, टूर्नामेंट को जीता नहीं है, बातें ऐसी बड़ी बड़ी हो रही है दादू। हमारा तो है ना शर्म से वो हो गया, क्या बोलते हैं, देखा अब तीर छोड़ूंगा मैं, इधर ही छोड़ूंगा मैं। छोड़ो बेटा तीर, देखा इस पे आएंगे। क्या मारना, देखा तीरों की बरसात। अरे बेटा यहाँ से मारा, क्या मार रहा हूँ मैं?
Where did I go wrong? The enemy officer has been defeated.
They're looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. Damn, we managed to rally. I suppose the real battle starts now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
इधर अब नीचे ई पे चलना था।
Hey, over here. I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long. You see it all. Just being near you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No, don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
का डेंजर खेल रहा हूँ मैं। एफ कहाँ है? एफ किधर है? अबे एफ कहाँ है भाई? एफ इधर है। चले दादू, चल मेरा घोड़ा टिक टिक टिक। हमला हो यलगार हो। यलगार हो।
We may not be able to make it through this.
It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Looking rough. Now, shall we go?
देखा, अब ये करना मेरे को यहाँ पर।
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
Well, I think they're talking to you.
Now! Time to act.
Infested.
The enemy
They broke the
officer
spell that Zhang Zhao
has been
gave us.
defeated.
But how?
अबे यार दादू यार। अबे इधर नीचे जाना, नीचे 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 भागो भागो भागो।
That's another enemy pounded into
His
submission.
territory is ours.
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
Let's go.
If an ally of Zhang Zhao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
अरे नीचे आ रही है।
Good. This is the perfect vantage point.
नीचे आ रही सेना।
Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads.
arrows! The sky is black with them!
We've seized the strategic points and now control the terrain. Do not falter. Hit them with all your might.
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die! Here, let's march!
Oh भाई
Let's go. Follow me, everyone. Advance now.
We're at their mercy. Come then! We'll take back that position!
We march at once!
This appears to be as far as we go.
Do as well to join forces.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Advance the march!
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Charge! Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the advance!
Together, we advance. Now, follow your leader. Begin the advance.
Prepare to attack! Wipe out the lot of them!
Fight with such ferocity. It's not just their numbers that make them strong.
We have the upper hand. Keep up the pace! Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You'll keep me amused, I hope. Tutoring is all we have left. No futures. Fight to survive each day.
It seems we charged in the wrong direction. Stopping here would only aid the enemy further.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't give up. We can still fight. Stand together, men, and we can prevail.
They still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
Cross here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
We're tired of looting.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
Yeah.
In surrender, you will not be treated unjustly.
Well, if you put it like that.
Yeah. Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone. Loose.
The ferociously strong, and they fight without a modicum of fear.
True warrior of the three kingdoms. There we go. We deprive others so that we may eat. And we fight so that we do not starve.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's as if they've forgotten how to live. Except through plunder. The wretches just don't know any better.
We end this here. You've done well!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
see it all. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We fight until our last breath. Come, let us rejoin our brethren. Failure.
Now, the enemy
Most
officer
armies crumble once their
been
leader is
defeated.
slain. But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Now, time to act.
We end this here.
I can't believe
the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Now. Let's go.
believe this.
It's just...
The enemy officer
starving out here.
has been defeated.
Please. We've had enough.
Then come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
You would help us? Really?
Let's go.
Perfect timing! We should attack now! That'd be great fun. Begin the assault!
Opening! Time to act.
I can see it all.
We don't fight. Everyone will starve. Our children, our parents, everyone.
Time to act.
That is why we fight and plunder. So we can live.
It is a terrible thing. A man is forced to live like a beast.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this.
Take this. Let's go.
I'll leave it to you.
Another victim has fallen before me. These are worthy of a true warrior
The
of
enemy
the Free
officer
Kingdom.
has been defeated.
I'm raring to go.
Time to attack. Time to end this.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here.
Let's go.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao? Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up on...
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word, as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force. But in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes. It is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control. Instead of executing them, it gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wang Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Don Zhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. At once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. Being liked is all well and good, but if these men are not trained properly, the consequences will be dire. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. You've been fighting all over the place, I'm sure. You must be exhausted too. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? What else are we going to do? You haven't already forgotten why I came with you, have you? Today, we're going to dig deep into your past, Zuluan. The place where I first met you, Zuluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too!
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got... I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What a shame.
You've gotten stronger, Zilwan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you. Because I am serious. Ziluan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Zilwan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Zilwan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Ziluan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Ziluan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Do you remember the incense Zhang Jiao used to induce visions? I think what we are smelling here is the herb he used to make it. It's possible that you may have used this very same herb at some point in your past. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues. Luan and Huh, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Juha, Bai Luan, and Ziluan. The three of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there, and you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Ziluan. One of the best. My father, he taught me the secrets of medicine and healing. My father was a famous doctor, known far and wide. Some even called him a saint. Imagine that. But he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Ziluan and Zhihe, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till. In spite of his looks, Lord Zhang Fei is actually really easy to get along with.
I must say, I'm surprised that you were so willing to welcome a stranger like me. But now that I've seen this calming place, I understand. We can talk here without interruption. You may be wondering why one of your enemies from the Battle of Jiezhou has come to see you. I cannot blame you for being cautious. I visited you today because I'm interested in your way of life. Will you trust me even if I give you such a vague reason? I'm glad I could pique your interest. Now, let us speak a little more. When I saw you on the battlefield, I found the way that you fought most fascinating. My eyes were ceaselessly drawn to you. At the time, I could not understand why. It was only later that I found the answer within myself. I realized that you represent my ideal. I understand, but please, allow me some more time to explain. I haven't been able to keep you out of my mind since that battle. And what's more, I have heard talk that you kneel before no leader. Forget General Gongsun San. You are not even in the service of Liu Bei. You were merely a guest of theirs. The revelation was such a shock that I was forced to reflect on my own life. You stand on the battlefield of your own volition. Why do you apologize? The only one who should be sorry is me for this sudden assault of admiration. I believe that all paths in my life will lead me to the field of battle. For it is there that I can express my ability to its fullest potential, snatching victory from the jaws of a brutal struggle. It is when close to death that I feel the certainty of life. I have no hesitation in this way of life. However, I had never considered the choice of not following someone else. Oh, how narrow-minded I have been. I don't think I can go on fighting much longer, now that I know. Is that what you think? You are a very fascinating person indeed. If you have no objections, I would like to get to know you better. Let us spend the night discussing our philosophies on aesthetics.
Quite the selection, wouldn't you say, my lady? We only sell quality goods. How about something to take home?
My, these are really lovely. But I don't have any money on me.
since I've been separated from my maid. Excuse me, might you be willing to pay for this for me? Well, I have a feeling you'll be sympathetic to my circumstances if I explain myself to you.
My lady, this area isn't exactly dangerous, but I don't advise walking alone. It'd be best to rely on him for help. He's a renowned warrior in these parts.
Oh, is that right? Then it seems my impression was not mistaken. Would you be so kind as to escort me then? I promise to give you a reward once I'm home safely. I'm grateful for your help. Now, let's set off. I'm truly grateful for you today. That was my first time fully exploring the town. Oh, very much so. It truly feels like a stroke of luck to have met you. I am so very glad that I snuck out of our residence. Yes, it's as you suspect. I lied about being separated from my maid. I am from a widely respected family that has held high office in the county for generations. I was raised to be elegant and cultured, that I may be worthy of marrying a man from the prestigious Yuan family. I am much like a bird trapped in a cage. I have been given wings that are beautifully adorned, but they are not for me to take flight into the world with. The land is vast, with so much to see and so much to adore. When I marry into the Yuan family, I will be in another cage, only more lavish than the one I am in now. That is why I wanted to fly with my own wings before that happened. I suppose I ended up deceiving you. For that, I am sorry. I am grateful for your kindness. Today was special, as I could experience what lies beyond our residence. There were so many new things I was able to do with you. I will treasure them for the rest of my life.
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's magnificent beard.
Ah, what perfect timing! Hey, would you like to join me for a meal? A nearby village gave me some quality meat. I've been on patrol around here, taking care of troublemakers. It's just a reward. You know, it's nice to feel appreciated after all the work I've done.
Excuse me. I am Tai Shitsu of Donglai. I take it you serve the governor of Pingyuan. Would you be able to secure an audience for me?
So, Governor Kongrong of Beihai needs our help. I see. I understand the situation. Still, an attack by the remnants of the Yellow Turbans. This is not a simple problem to solve.
Lord Liu Bei, you're renowned for your kindness. I could think of no one more likely to help Lord Kongrong.
We have only just come back from aiding Lord Gongsun Zan. We need time to recover. If we mobilized immediately, we would suffer severe losses. And then we might struggle to defend our own land.
There's reason to that. However, you would discard all compassion when faced with logic.
And if I said I would.
Well then, Lord Kongzhong and the others are doomed to die. I came to Pingyuan believing that you were a man of virtue. Sadly, I seem to have been mistaken.
I'm sorry. It was cruel of me to test you like that. We shall go to Lord Kongzhong's aid, and ensure no harm comes to him.
But you were right. There is no benefit to you in this. You will go regardless.
You misunderstand me. It is precisely because there is no gain to be had that we will go. I raised this army to help those in need. I have no intention of turning away from that goal. Is that not itself a reward?
You're an interesting... You have impressed me, Lord Liu Bei. I feel assured that Lord Kongzhong will be safe.
Things are better since Lord Liu Bei came here, but who knows how long it'll last.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too!
Shall we?
Good.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I am...
My time has come. I'm counting on you.
The enemy encirclement is solid. It won't be easy to break through.
We'll just take them out bit by bit. Let's get started already.
I see you are a warrior of great bravery. Warriors of Pingyuan, I must beg for your aid in rescuing Lord Kongzhong.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Zhang Fei and I will approach from the east. It's complex terrain, and we can't afford to get lost.
Well, I'm sure we can get a little bit lost. As long as we take down some enemies along the way.
Forward, march!
We end this here!
How did we get stuck with lookout duty? Shouldn't we be part of the enemy officer has been defeated.
Apparently, someone broke through our encirclement. So we're supposed to watch out and make sure they don't bring help.
Take this.
Easy. Now! Bear witness to my power.
You see it all. Take this!
I am an honorable man who has come to repay a debt.
Has been defeated.
I will not kill unless I must. So stay out of my way!
A warrior who dedicates his talents to the cause of justice. This is a man after my own heart.
Take this!
Take this!
Keep it up! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Take that! I have slain the enemy officer!
An even match. We must push harder. Astonishing! The enemy officer into a new era has been defeated. Let's go. Take that!
Take this!
Time to act.
Take this!
Take this!
Now!
Time to act.
Take this!
Let's get serious. Time to attack. Take this!
Can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have slain the enemy officer!
So, this is the end. Lord Conrong, I am sorry.
All right. The guards here have been slain. Break down the gate!
Now then, let us begin our siege of the castle.
Ready your
The enemy
weapons!
officer has been defeated. The one who escaped seems to have brought reinforcements. Ha! What a joke. They think they can defeat us with so few warriors? We will crush them along with their castle.
Start the advance!
We won't be able to hold them back!
Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
All right! Raise the ladders! Get over the walls and overpower them!
Trying to force their way in. We must stop them!
Take this! Target the castle gate! Shoot!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The gate won't last long like that. We better take that thing out, quick!
All my might!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Such great strength. I'm calling back for now.
Take that!
Done for.
You see wrong.
Now,
Take this!
push on!
Believe this.
Push
The
on!
enemy officer
Overwhelm
has
them
been
with
defeated.
our superior numbers!
We march at once!
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! The ladders are up! Right here! Head in through here!
The enemy officer has been
Isn't over
defeated.
yet. I won't let them get inside.
The castle gate appears to be under attack. I hope it can hold until reinforcements arrive.
The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good! We're in! Now, find the gate and let our comrades through!
We march at once!
The enemy has gotten inside. Lord Tongzhong may be in danger. Lord Liu Bei, all of you, I beseech you to let me go inside. I must save the man to whom I owe great debt. Of course. Go. We'll take care of the rest of them. Many thanks. With my undying gratitude. Take this!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it! How dare you!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy's attacks have ceased. Nothing will stop us from destroying them now.
Level your spears! Drive them back! To us! Begin advancing!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Tai Shi Tzu, you came back. No one would have blamed you for abandoning us.
Surely you are joking. I've secured the assistance of Lord Liu Bei. Together, we will smash the foe.
You did? I thank you. In that case, I'll take my men with you.
Forward march! Now! Time to act. Take this! Good eye! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Tai Shi Tzu have defeated the enemy!
Take this!
Can't believe this! Hope our power!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this!
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
With all my might! Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Still waiting for a real challenge!
I am Tai Shi Tzu with my own body. The enemy officer
Lord Tongzhong's
has been defeated. Not a single arrow shall reach the castle. The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's time to send in our most hardened soldiers. We shall take this castle!
Start the advance!
What? You mean they've all been destroyed?
The enemy's weapons have been destroyed. That's just what we need. Now we'll be able to hold the gate. Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between has strengthened. The enemy officer has been defeated.
No.
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Take that. Let's get serious. Nice try. Take this. Nice. Time to act. Take this. Down on you. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Take that. Now. You see it all. Time to act.
I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Nice try.
The enemy officer
still holds.
has been defeated.
I'll have to smash it myself. Men, on me. Begin advancing. I can see it all.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Show them your might. Yeah.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Down if you don't.
Jean Fei is as threatening as always. His bellows alone might send the enemy running.
Let's get it to them.
Time to act.
Easy. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Now.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Show them that. Prepare yourself.
Time to act.
Take this. Nice try. Take this. Bear witness here. Nice try. Yes. With all my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. The Guardian of Peace. Why do you stand before me? I am only doing what you bid me to do. Think you would punish me for it?
Guardian of Peace. I remember Zhou Zhao said the same thing.
Take this. Not in the mood. I'm raring to go. Take this. Concentrate. Take this. Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. Take this. Time to attack. Take this. Take it. Time to attack. Got this. Time to act. Take this. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this!
Lord Zheng Jiao.
Let's go.
Forgive me. I could not revive the Yellow Turbans.
Oh, you've taken down their leader. Once again, I thank you, brave warriors of Ping Yuan. The debt I owed has been repaid. Lord Liu Bei, please allow me to thank you once again. I will find a way to repay you.
There is no need. I told you, having helped is reward enough for me. I'm just glad that Lord Kongzhong is safe.
In these troubled times, men like you are hard to come by. If it had to come to it, I was prepared to convince you more forcefully. But you made this decision yourself, and were true to your word. I see now why the people of Ping Yuan admire you.
I'm not so great a man as you seem to believe. I've made foolish mistakes just like anyone else. I forget to think ahead and get transfixed by what's in front of me.
But it is that nature which has allowed you to save so many people. In any case, with this settled, I can now set off to Lord Liu...
You don't intend to return to Lord Kongzhong?
Lord Liu Yao is the one I serve now. I was on my way to him when I received word that Lord Kongzhong, to whom I owe a great debt, was in danger. It was to repay that debt I sought to assist him.
I see. You are like me. You believe in duty.
You are too kind. I feel a little embarrassed hearing that from you, Lord Liu Bei. Now, I must depart. If we meet again someday, I hope we will do so as allies.
I need to keep death at bay just a little longer.
Didn't expect to see a friendly face here. We haven't met since we fought together in Beihai. You looked busy, but I couldn't help myself. Do you mind if we talk? All right, spare me some time then. We couldn't have saved Lord Kongzhong without your help. I must thank you again. You left the greatest mark on the battlefield that day. I hope we can fight together again someday. But I wonder when that will be. I serve Lord Liu Yao now, but it seems he does not trust me. Well, because I am a new recruit. It is understandable. I have made somewhat of a name for myself on the battlefield, but I've yet to accomplish anything in his service. I will have to earn his respect. Eventually, he will trust me with more important tasks, and I will be rewarded accordingly. That is what I believe. Thank you for the kind words, and I'd like to repay you somehow too. That's it. I know just the thing. I have finished my tasks for today.
Why don't we go get a bite to eat? And to better thank you for all that you've done, let this one be on me. Then it's settled. Don't let me catch you holding back just because it's on my Now, let's get some food.
My brother left to go make a name for himself, and we haven't heard from him since.
Did you hear about Lord Cao Cao's father?
No. Has something happened to him?
Upon being appointed governor of Yan, Lord Cao Cao invited his father to visit from Langya. On the way, he stopped to see Lord Tao Chen in Shu province, and while there, he was assassinated.
What? Then that means Lord Tao Chen had him killed?
Who knows? Some say it was Lord Tao Chen, but there are also rumors it was bandits.
Either way, it's saddening to hear. I'm sure Lord Cao Cao must be outraged.
We will destroy Tao Qian.
Ah! We're going to war to avenge your father? A worthy cause, to be sure.
A war of vengeance. Indeed. I doubt anyone would blame me for hunting down Tao Qian as revenge for him killing my father. But just defeating him will solve nothing. I intend to use this battle to further my greater goal.
Are you not angry? It seems as if you're using your father's death as a convenient excuse for an attack.
We must use every advantage available to us, even the deaths of our loved one. We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
Conviction, you say? Very well. It is our role as strategists to lead the way.
I shall start then. If we are to mobilize, we should be wary of Yuan Shao and Ji. However, Yuan Shao may prefer that you rule Shu rather than Tao Qian.
Yes, I believe Yuan Shao will stay his hand. He and Yuan Shu have long been bitter rivals. It would make strategic sense.
Lord Cao Cao, may I ask you something?
Speak.
If we win this battle, we will be in a strong position. A position strong enough to seek to conquer the entire realm.
I am. I do not know if this is the right path. That is why I have gathered the wisest and bravest in the... If we still lose, even with all that, we will know that I was wrong.
Only you would think that way, Cao Cao.
Well, it feels great to have a clear objective.
I need all of you to be prepared. We are about to embark on the path of conquest.
What he says is right, and yet...
Lord Liu Bei, I am deeply grateful for your help. I need to thank you properly.
There is no need for that. Anyway, please tell me. What is this urgent matter?
I am hesitant to ask, but the fact is, I need you to lend me your strength again.
My strength?
Yes. Tao Qian, governor of Shu province, is in peril. Would you go to his aid?
Lord Tao Qian? Has something happened in Shu?
Were you aware that Cao Cao has become governor of Yan province?
Yes.
Upon receiving his appointment, he invited his father,
Lord Cao Song to his province. On the way, Lord Cao Song stopped at Lord Tao Qian's residence, and there, he died under suspicious circumstances.
No.
Cao Cao, believing Lord Tao Qian was to blame, ordered his troops to ravage Shu. But Lord Tao Qian is a man of integrity. I cannot imagine him doing anything like that.
I too have often heard that he is a good man. On the other hand, Lord Cao Cao is also fair and just. I expect he would try to determine the culprit instead of blindly seeking vengeance. But it appears he has neglected to do so. Could it be that he has a goal besides vengeance?
It is possible. In which case, he is merely using his father's murder as a pretext for invasion. Could there be anything more horrifying than that? Even animals are not so cruel. Whatever the case may be, he cannot be allowed to do as he pleases. Lord Liu Bei, please, go to the aid of Lord Tao Qian. Save my friend and the people of Shu.
Lord Kongzhong.
So, you accepted his request, then? Oy, there is never a dull moment with you, brother.
Still, why would Lord Cao Cao take such a drastic step?
I don't know. What I do know is that Lord Cao Cao scares me. I can't shake the feeling that if we're not careful, we may become his next target. Perhaps there is some noble purpose behind this brutal invasion. Yet, no matter how one attempts to justify it, the fact remains that he is perpetrating a heinous act. Although, I suppose one could argue this is why I am a less worthy man than him. I'm always too idealistic.
No, not in my eyes at least, brother. I fully agree with you. Following the most righteous path does not always lead to virtue. There are times when virtue comes from following the path of the greater good.
Guan Yu.
Well, I'm no philosopher, but one thing I do know, I won't stand for such brutality. From Cao Cao or anyone else.
You can only follow your own heart. Whatever path you choose, we, your sworn brothers, will do our best to pave the way.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too!
Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, it's you.
I heard you rode out to aid Lord Tao Qian, and I thought I might be of service. As you can see, I've brought extra troops, courtesy of Lord Gongsun Zan. This is my chance to repay the debt I incurred at Jieshao. My spear is at your service.
Now this is a fine ally to have at my side. I thank you for coming. Your strength is sorely needed. Shall we start? I'd say so.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I fight, so that honor may carry the day!
I'm counting on you. We shall help those who are in need, plain and simple. Come, we shall defeat Cao Cao and save Shu. Forward march! Work with Tao Qian's forces and cover the north and south. I shall take position in front of the castle and dig in.
Cao Cao's army is superior to ours in numbers and strength. We cannot even the odds. Our chances are slim. I am counting on your aid.
The enemy officer
Lord Zhao
has been defeated.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
Let's go.
We'll overwhelm them and destroy their morale. Advance and surround Peng Castle.
I shall meet the enemy's attack here. We may be at a grave disadvantage, but I have faith in my men.
Lord Liu Bei's banners have been spotted outside the castle! Reinforcements are here!
Come in. Rouse yourselves. We're not done yet.
Reinforcements.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bei joins the fray. Did not expect to run into him like this.
What just happened? Look at the size of their army! We're no match for them!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Why'd you have to make this difficult for me, eh? I'll say this only once. Step aside while you still can. Lord Cao Cao's resolve is of steel. Victory belongs to us. Is that it? Not done yet.
The enemy officer
Here's the
has been
resistance
defeated.
is futile.
Contact. I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
Another strategic point under our
The enemy
control.
officer
Keep
has
going.
been defeated.
Push toward the castle.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
Northern flank has collapsed. They fight well.
You drove back that overwhelming force. Lord Liu Bei, I knew I could count on you.
How's this?
See what happens when I show up?
See it all.
Right there. Back to the castle!
Situation.
The enemy officer
They are too
has
strong.
been defeated.
We cannot hold any longer. We'll have to meet them with our backs to the castle.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
You're either reckless or overconfident. But sticking your neck out like this is not the way to go.
Will you stand against me, Zuluan? Trust you know the consequence. You tried to stop me. Clip those wings of yours. Here's the resistance is futile. Ready? Want to give them hell? To stray so far from the pack, I'll soon shatter your confidence.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bested here. I won't forget this. I will have my revenge.
The enemy officer
We're holding our own
has
against
been
Cao
defeated.
Cao's experienced forces.
Men, prepare for glory! Now is our chance to push them back!
The enemy officer.
My spear shall pierce through any foe! Let them come! Now, this is how it's done!
I may not be able to make it through this.
Take your positions. We shall show them our unity.
We're losing ground. How can we fix this?
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
So sorry.
enemy officer
I've had so much
been
fun.
defeated.
But it seems that it's about time for me to withdraw.
Let's end it.
Fight!
See it all.
Let's end it.
Leave it to me. I trust in my skill. I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Rouse yourselves! I'm showing for the fray! Let's end it!
Done for now. Another obstacle has fallen before me.
It took great bravery to drive me back into these circumstances. My army is still strong. The battle has only just begun.
Reporting! I have a message, my lord!
Let's go.
Urgent message from Lord Shunyu!
I see. Very well. Such things cannot be helped. Fall back.
Reporting! Cao Cao's forces appear to be falling back!
What?
Details are still unclear, but it appears that his forces have been attacked in Yen.
A surprise attack? But who would...
Well, Cao Cao, it looks like your wicked deeds will not go unpunished. Still, we only managed to hold him off thanks to the timely aid of you and your allies, Lord Liu Bei. Truly, I am most grateful.
Not at all. We're only too pleased to help in whatever way we can.
Lord Liu Bei, you are a beacon in this turbulent world. An immoral scoundrel like Cao Cao has no hope of defeating a noble man like yourself.
Immoral, you say? I wonder if Lord Cao Cao has ever considered whether his actions are moral or righteous.
What do you mean?
I mean, I have fought alongside Lord Cao Cao many times, and neither righteousness nor greed drive him. Instead, only one thing rules his heart: pure reason. When he set out to avenge his father's death, I am certain it wasn't rage or grief that drove him to mobilize his army. And now, he marches to take the land of Shu. Not because it is just or unjust, but because it is necessary. Such is the Cao Cao
That I know, at least.
I didn't realize you held him in such esteem. Perhaps I should rethink my opinion of our... And as the protector of Shu Province, perhaps it is about time I decided on a plan for the future.
Did you hear? Apparently Tao Qin wants to hand over Shu's governorship to my brother. Says there's no telling when Cao Cao will attack again, so he wants him to look after Shu in his stead. Aye. Truth be told, it took me by surprise too. Seemed to come out of nowhere, frankly. In any case, tonight, we feast. We missed our chance last time, so we've got some catching up to do.
Zhang Fei, you really need to be more discreet. Our brother turned down Lord Tao Qin's offer.
Turned it down? Has he gone mad? He finally had a chance to move up in the world.
He said it was too big a responsibility for someone like him without suitable aspirations. Or something like that.
Aspirations, eh? Well, they must be something special for him to turn down a whole province. But then, what is Tao Chen going to do about Shu? I haven't heard of anyone else being offered the position of governor. And I don't like the idea of abandoning the province we fought so hard for.
Oh, we're not going to do that. Our brother only refused the governorship. We will receive the territory of Xiaopei instead. We can protect the whole province of Shu from there. Our brother does not forsake those in need. Not...
That's our brother for you. But then, that's what I admire about him. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
I'm glad I was able to fight at your side. My intuition back at Yeqiao was not wrong. You are quite extraordinary. You don't need to be so humble. Your efforts were remarkable. Lord Liu Bei is the one who saved the life of my master, Lord Gongsun Zan. Knowing that I'd be able to aid him in some way, I did not fear even Cao Cao's massive... Now, I'm simply proud that I was able to repay Lord Liu Bei's kindness. And on the subject of masters, you haven't yet decided on one, have you? I was certain you were in the service of Lord Liu Bei. After all, you know his qualities well, do you not? And you are not bound to any other faction. It may be presumptuous, but if I were you, I would swear an oath of allegiance to him without hesitation. Do you not feel the same way? I see. Lord Liu Bei could really use someone like you, but it is not my place to feel disappointed, to respond to the endless calls for help that come from all corners in these times. I believe I know how strong one must be to carry this conviction through. I wish to serve Lord Liu Bei because I know the hardships he will face, and so allow me to at least leave a piece of my heart with you. I did not say it right. I should have just said, I wish you would carry my feelings. I want you to share my hopes for Lord Liu Bei. And someday, I hope that we will walk the same path again.
Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying as ever. Yeah. After all the work I put into... I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun.
Well then, please excuse me, Lord Pang Tong.
Well, don't get killed out there. Oh, speak of the devil. Greetings. Lord Shi Huang. This is the prodigy I mentioned. As good a time as any for a talk.
Wait. This is the one? Pardon my rudeness. I am Shi Huan. I serve under Lord Li Jue. I had been conferring with Lord Pang Tong regarding some concerns, and I had heard much about your exploits in the process.
He's worried about Chang'an and the Emperor. You must have heard about Li Jue's reputation, yes?
Lord Li Jue is raising hell in the war with Guo Shi. Chang'an lies in tatters, which troubles His Majesty's mind to no end. This will only exacerbate the chaos propagated by Zhang Chuo. At this rate, I will no longer be able to call him my lord. But what would become of...
And that's why I thought, why not have him consult you? Because you're not beholden to a specific master, and I'm sure you've more than enough experience to share, do you not? Who better to gauge a person's abilities than you? Furthermore, we can be assured that you will keep this matter between us. So, if Lord Shi Huang here wants to forsake his lord, who would you recommend instead?
I would welcome your wisdom. Do you know of a hero who wields both the strength to protect the Emperor and the will to bring peace to the...
Ah, so you approve of Cao Cao then? I've heard he is well respected among his followers. The story goes that he would do anything in pursuit of his goals. Perhaps that is what it takes for one to claim the world for their own.
Lord Cao Cao. I see. He does seem to possess the ideals I envisioned for my future lord and hero. Many thanks to both of you for answering my unceremonious question. Meeting you here must have been fate. I would enjoy discussing other matters with you whenever we may meet again.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize.
In spite of his looks, Lord Zhang Fei is actually really easy.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we shall pay.
Shall... Good. Uh-huh.
Time for Cheng Fei of Yan to make an appearance!
I'm counting on you. Yuan Shu's forces will not get the better of us. We'll protect Shu in place of Lord Tao Qian. Start by ambushing the enemy's front line. We can't afford any
The enemy
carelessness
officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Looks like we're up. Men, gather your arms!
Time to advance!
So, Sun of the renowned Sun family start leading the rear guard? That just won't do.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I never imagined we'd be against each other. Good. I won't back down. I must maintain my pride and honor, like my father taught me.
Cannot hold out for much longer. This appears to be as far as we go.
Damn it! Our efforts weren't enough. It was tough. No matter how you...
This territory is the enemy officer.
Forgive me for my inadequacy.
We're evenly matched. The real battle starts here.
Xuan Su's not to claim any glory. Lord Yuan Shu's orders. Call back the Sun forces.
Now they demand we return. What exactly do they want from me?
Yep.
Good eye.
The enemy officer.
The enemy's falling back.
Has been defeated.
Though it doesn't look like it was a coordinated movement. But it is a golden opportunity nonetheless.
Men, rally together and push forward!
Advance now!
Lord Shi Ling, we have come to provide reinforcements. Let us decimate the enemy together! You've come at just the right time. These numbers, we can overcome the enemy! We march at once!
Here's the resistance is futile.
I knew you were the enemy officer. Has been
I
defeated.
figured the Sun family would have more pride than this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Now! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! I'm making my way up!
I leave the rest up to you. Retreat would be the best option right now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Assailed by the enemy like this. Men of the Sun clan, keep them at bay! Have Xuan Su defend the camp, and hurry!
Our new orders are to protect the camp. I'm counting on you all.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! I've been waiting for this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act. There we go. There we go. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
the enemy's offensive
has been defeated.
Let's begin our advance now, too. Forward march!
Appears the resistance is futile.
is no honor to be had in this fight. That much is clear. Yet fight I must, so that I can protect my father's legacy.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How about a duel, just you and me? I Sun Quan shall take you on! How about a duel, just you and me? You are a...
True warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Feel my wrath!
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
This appears to be as far as we go.
You're mine!
I'll show you!
Let's give it to them!
Still waiting for a real challenge!
Brother, give me. Invested.
The enemy officer.
The momentum is on our
defeated.
side. An excellent opportunity.
With all my might.
Time to attack.
Feel my wrath!
Take this! Time to act. Time to attack. Let's end this.
Here's where it ends.
The enemy officer
Now is not the
has been
time to
defeated.
throw my life away.
So, Suan Se has been felled. The enemy would appear to have formidable warriors of their own.
I have slain the enemy officer!
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Come at me. There we go.
You see it all.
Time to attack.
I leave the rest up to you.
You're done for! Take this! Take this! An opening! Behold my Time to attack!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening!
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. And I think
the enemy officer has been defeated.
I have defeated an enemy officer! I've been waiting for this. Got you!
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
Time to end this.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How will I explain my failure here to Lord Yuan Shu?
Let's go. Shu is safe now. You've all performed outstandingly.
Yeah, I wonder what our brother is talking about with Tao Qin. They've been together for a long time.
Well, Lord Tao Qian's sickness has taken a turn for the worse. Perhaps he wants to discuss the future while he still can.
Putting his affairs in order.
Ah, good. You're all here.
Brother, what did you talk about with Lord Tao Qian?
The future. It appears that his lordship very much wants me to take over the governorship of Shu.
But you already refused the appointment.
Yes, I did. I didn't believe I was up to the task, and my opinion on that has not changed. But Lord Tao Qian's illness is grave. I fear he does not have much longer. The question is, when he passes, who will be able to protect? I've been putting it off for as long as I can. But I think it's time for me to give my answer.
That's right, he's chosen you, brother. For Lord Tao Qin's sake.
Well, he keeps insisting that it must be me. It's like he won't rest. In any case, I must think it over carefully. If that is what...
Li Bu. He's every soldier's nightmare. His strength truly is that of a demon.